Hey, welcome back to Zook I'm Angel.
Steven.
We are going to do something that we have never done before.
Hint, hint. We've done a lot of exhaust before.
Not like this.
Everything. Headers to muffler, mid-pipe, everything. Cat delete, add cat, high flow cat. We've done all of it.
We have not done this.
We have not done this. So I decided for the mini truck, instead of buying all this weird muffler everybody always buys online and ships from Japan and costs $1 billion and whatever. Maybe it sounds awesome. I have no clue. Well, I do have a clue because I have it on the I have the HKS one on the white Jimny, and it sounds
amazing.
Good. But I decided to do stainless, and I'm gonna weld it myself. Good luck, right? And I have a MIG, and it doesn't do reverse polarity, and I already know all the things. I'm gonna weld it anyway. We'll see what happens. My stainless steel wire was supposed to be here today, but Amazon said your shipping has been delayed, so it is what it is. We're gonna get it all cut today, and it's all slip. Hopefully we can use all the slip joints, cross his fingers. So we'll actually be able to start it today and hear what it sounds like with all the exhaust leaks it's gonna have until it gets welded. But we're gonna cut it to the length and size and all the things, and then use all the slip joints we have to try to make it work. If it works, which it will, I'll just put a link in the description of the exhaust kit that I bought. It was like $90. I did not buy a muffler yet because I want to see what it sounds like with a straight pipe. After I hate the straight pipe, then we're gonna probably buy that same HKS muffler and put it on the end of the exhaust. Yeah. So, which is not too bad if you just buy the muffler. You don't buy all the piping welded onto it. So, you ready? Choppy choppy.
Yes.
Let's go.
Wait.
What?
You almost stabbed me in the face like 4 times. You were
like this? Like this? Like this?
And I was like, oh, try not to jump.
She's a mess.
He's like,
What it is, she's gun shy. She's gun shy because she always gets hurt. It used to be. It's not so bad now.
Not as bad because we've learned over the past 20 years
that you're accident prone.
That he does not judge this.
I don't pay attention. And I cut her a lot. Hurt her. And
I got scars to prove it.
Chopped her thumb off and all kinds of craziness. So
it's been fun. Again.
Let's get to it.
Okay, let's go before I get stabbed.
And this is the mock-up, and you can bring them around to the back and show the back. Literally half the stainless. And now you can totally understand the Bazooka guys, right? So they bought this kit and they're like, holy crap, I only used 2 pipes. What do I do now? Oh, I have an idea. This is how it happens. It's exactly how it happens. They're like, what do I do with all this pipe? I don't even know what to do with it. And then the guy's just like, I totally got it. They make hearts. They make, they do stars. They do all kinds of cool, crazy things with their exhaust. So they do. Oh, I can't hold it all up. There you go. There's my bazooka exhaust. Hey, let's start it with just this piece on.
Oh God. Okay.
If it'll stay.
Yeah, it should.
Is it not louder? It's louder. How is that even possible?
It sounds.
Because it echoes off the ceiling?
Oh my God.
Holy crap, it's louder.
It sounds so freaking ridiculous. That's hilarious.
It's so much louder. All right.
All right. It's mocked up.
It's really loud.
It's really loud.
You said you thought it wouldn't be so loud. Is that not louder than it was open? Like coming right out of the turbo wasn't that loud.
No.
I think it gets hidden under the bed.
Yeah.
That's loud. So do we need a muffler? Do we need a muffler? You guys tell us if we need a muffler. And as soon as my steel wires come back in, I'll short clip here of welding up and trying to figure out how to do that. And then we'll weld it up and it'll sound like whatever.
Oh God.
Stay tuned, guys. Hey, sweetie. What do I have behind my back?
A very small package. Let's just say fun things come in small packages, they say.
So, that's not true.
Oh,
I bought a muffler for
I feel
Carrie.
like we got tricked.
And I don't think this is what I thought I was getting.
We got punked.
We got punked. But for fun, we're gonna go ahead and throw it on and see what it looks like, what it sounds like. If it works, it works. I doubt it's gonna work.
Wow.
You ready?
Yes, let's go do it.
That's perfect.
Sounds good. Oh my God.
So,
Yeah.
so the sound is not very good to pick up on camera, and it was just too loud with no muffler. So straight piped, it was obnoxious.
Ridiculous.
But that little muffler actually sounds good.
It sounds. It's actually like brrr, like a boiler.
But it's not too loud.
No.
It's deep
not
and
quiet.
quieter. But I think when you get on it, I think it'll be louder, but it won't be like it was straight piped.
No. It sounds good.
One more time. What do you think?
Glad I'm on a diet. Good Lord. I think it sounds great.
All right, so my new welder is supposed to be here today. I sold my old welder. It wouldn't weld stainless, at least with the stuff that I bought, or I couldn't. And I'll show you the old welds and the new welds, but on the new machine will actually take gas, but I'm not gonna buy gas. I already bought some flux core wire that's from Blue Demon that's supposed to work really well. And we're gonna give it a heck of a shot. And then I'll show you guys the difference between the old welder and the new welder. Stay tuned. It's finally here. My old welder would not weld stainless. I tried. I'll show you some when I get done learning how to use this one. It was just a regular flux core, no gas, and it would only do electrode negative, so DC electrode negative. And I needed one for this wire that'll do DC electrode positive. I'm not gonna use gas, I'm gonna use the flux core Blue Demon stuff. Heard so much stuff about this and I wanna give it a shot and see if I can make it happen. So I bought this Yes welder. I bought their plasma cutter. You guys already saw those videos. The plasma cutter is absolutely freaking amazing. I have people coming over all the time like, can you cut my titanium exhaust off? I'm like, sure can, right off. But it cuts really nice, real straight, as long as you got a good guide and stuff. So I really like that. So I decided when I upgraded, I was gonna go Yes Welder on the Welder 2. And I guess I'll just open it up and we'll see what's in the box. And then I'm gonna give it a shot on the stainless. All right, so from what I gather, you push in on this little button to select the item that you're on, and we're on steel right now. We're gonna pick stainless. And then once you push it again to select your thing, you go to the next thing, and hopefully it won't let us pick anything else. Helium tri-mix, and we're gonna use flux core. So I think I'll probably write them about that and see if they can put one in there for flux core, because we're probably gonna not have the right anything for that, but we'll give it a shot. It is 030. Is it 030? It is 030. And we are welding 18 gauge. 2T, I like the 2T. That 2T, 4T is like press and release is 2T, I think, and then press and release is start and press and release is stop. So like those guys that are doing huge jobs where they weld forever, they don't want to hold that button down the whole time. That's what that 4T does for you. Memory, we'll come back to that. I'm going to save this once we get done. I'm going to use the MIG gun. We don't need a gas check. I do want to play with this pulse, so I'm going to leave the pulse off and we're going to try to weld some of that stainless. I have some scrap pieces we're going to, well, they're scrap now, that we're going to try to test them welds on, and I'm going to try the single and the dual post pulse, and we'll see if they make a difference or not. I think that dual post looks like it might actually look pretty good. All right, so let's say, I think if I could dial the correct settings in, I could actually make some decent welds. But before I couldn't weld it at all, and now I'm getting some nice wide stitch welds. It's still ugly, but it's gonna hold together and not leak. So I'll show you a couple here, and then we're waiting for some more parts to come in. All right, guys. The bung holes came in, and the bung hole plugs. I mean, what does it say? Bung. You wait till Angel comes out here, she's gonna lose her mind. These are 18 by 1.5, so it's 18 millimeter plug, and it's a 1.5 pitch thread, and that's what fits my oxygen sensor. So I bought this this other one from O'Reilly's. They have these, but it teeters too much, so it's like trying to sit on a round surface, and it's gonna have a big gap on both sides that I'm gonna have to try to fill in with weld, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I bought these, and I'm just gonna drill a little hole. These are cheap too. Drill a little hole. This will recess down inside the pipe, so there will be a little tiny kind of a gap, but it won't be the same. And it's made out of the same stainless steel as the exhaust, so we're gonna try the tack method on this one all the way around and see if we can make it look good. I think it's gonna be a little tough to grind, but I'm gonna try to knock it out real quick so we can get this exhaust on and drive the truck. Hey, sweets, how you doing?
Good. Wait, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah. Ask me for what?
What are you ready for?
To play with your bunghole.
What? Where's my bunghole, Bug?
Where is your bung?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Look, what's it say right there on the front?
Bung sensor.
What's wrong with you?
No, it's so we are going to play with Steven's bung today. And his plug.
Gotta make our bung plug hole bigger.
We need a bigger bung plug.
No, we need a bigger hole. Because our bung plug is so big.
Our bung plug is too big.
Alright guys, I'm just gonna weld my bung hole closed. I'm not really. I'm just gonna put the bung in, and then we're gonna put this exhaust on, and then we're gonna go for a big drive.
Who's a mess now?
You're a mess. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Maiden voyage.
Okay, so you'll
You think it's gonna drone?
yeah.
Do you want to drive this all the way to Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.? Do you want to order another muffler and put it in first?
No.
You ready?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Of course. Okay, so now you're gonna drive it.
Yep.
But
Sounds good.
yeah.
Camera. Fish eye.
Still nice.
Better than nothing.
There's so much power, but it doesn't have so much power. Well, what did you think?
It's not very loud if you roll your window up.
Okay. I can hear you the entire time.
It's loud.
It's loud.
It needs another muffler.
Yep, but maybe after DC.
Yeah, after we go to DC next weekend and see how bad the drone is all the way there and back.
Yep.
So 10-hour road trip next weekend. You guys stay tuned.
Coming up. Bye.
Peace.